And welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the streams. I am the YouTube. I am Director Z or Luis Zapatero, if you know me. And I recently watched a Netflix movie, The Electric State, directed by Joe and Anthony Russo from Avengers Endgame and The Gray Man, which I wasn't really a fan of. And I really wanted to give this a chance and really try to like it. I tried. This movie exists. That's what I'll say about it. It's not great. It's not something that I want to like high praise, but it's not something I just want to say. Oh, it's awful. Don't even like. I want you to give it a try. Make your own opinion. It's all right. It's just like a flat line of okayness. Like it's not really like fluctuating where it's like terrible and then it's bad, really good, and then like there's small scenes that I like, and but it only lasts for like a minute, and it's really just it tries. Like Millie Bobbie Brown and other actors in here, like Ke Huy Quan and Coleman Domingo and you know Giancarlo Esposito and Stanley Tucci, I don't really see doing movies like this. Chris Pratt, maybe, and Anthony Mackie does the voice of Herb, so also maybe. But I don't know. I really feel like Millie Bobby Brown should get out of this Netflix hole that she finds herself in. That last one with the dragon that she did, Damsel, was pretty cool. This is it's okay because of course she's just a teenager trying to live her life through the normalcy of these robot mascots that are notable characters like Mr. Peanut and all that rebelled against the humans, and then unfortunately it did not go so well for them, and they were outlawed and put in the demilitarized zone. But Michelle just wants to find her brother, or because she lost her family, and she believes that her brother may or may not just be missing or gone somewhere because he was a genius and he passed some Einstein tests and something happened during the war, and now this yellow robot right here named Kid Cosmo that I'm pointing to with my finger comes to find her, and he's voiced by Alan Tudyk, and it's pretty obvious from the beginning. Another reason I didn't really like it was it's pretty obvious that how the robot knows this girl and knows the pictures in her room and pointing at them, that this is her brother. Like the consciousness is in him. He went missing during the war. He's a genius, and somehow his consciousness got in. It's not even that hard to predict. Chris Pratt plays a smuggler, like Deeks. He's kind of like the wannabe Han Solo in here, but like it's like Han Solo if you order from Timu. The whole movie to me feels like Terminator or the creator from Timu or a dollar store iRobot. Like, yeah, we get it. Notable mascot characters that we know from American memorabilia, like Woody Harrelson playing Mr. Peanut, Brian Cox playing a dementia baseball robot, and Jenny Slate playing a sweet and tender male lady robot or whatever. But it's just okay. It just feels like a lot of what you've seen before. It's generic and it's something you can like throw away. I don't believe that it was made for over $300 million. I'm pretty sure that went into salaries alone, with names like Anthony Mackie as Herb and friggin' like I said, Stanley Tucci, Coleman Domingo, Giancarlo Esposito. There's a bunch of big names. But the movie doesn't even showcase that or characterize anyone to give them like layers or enough stories where you're like, oh, this person's cool, or oh, I hate this person. Just jumps you right in without any depth. It should have been like a limited series or something. But I really did enjoy Herb. Herb was cool. Anthony Mackie's character and like the little robot and the antics he gets with Chris Pratt. That was cool. But it just feels like it wanted to be Terminator or the creator with like Avengers, Guardians of the Galaxy type demeanor, or I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it just wanted to be something, and it kind of just felt like I said, flat, flatline, just nothing to write home about, nothing great, but it's also not terrible, I guess. But still, just watch it for yourself and see if you like it. Only thing I didn't like about this was it's supposed to be based on this work by this guy named Simon Stalenhag, and it's all this dystopian, beautiful nightmare scenario of robots taking over, robot rebellion, and humans. It kind of like feels and has a different, complete tone to what the movie is. The movie, like I said, feels like a hot topicy, fucking young adult adhering family film, when this is supposed to be like a dark, twisted nightmare dystopia where we fucked up and we wanted technology too much and we took advantage of it, and then all of a sudden it rebelled against us, and now the aftermath of it we just have to live with. But this movie just feels like something completely different. Like they Avengerized it or tried to Avengerize it with the new Marvel MCU kind of thing, and it's just kind of fell already. It wasn't the scavengers were accurate because that's what I imagine when I see Simon Stalling's work, like these wiry zombie robots that have been there too long and that are supposed to be symbolic of like what we did and like our creation lasting too long and that we should have stopped it. You know what I mean? But to each his own, I guess. The Russos just wanted to make something more family accurate or friendly. And I just really wish Millie Bobby Brown would get out of that Netflix hole, like I said, do more projects. She has so much more potential. She can break out of it, but she's just not doing that. She's just doing whatever Netflix is kind of giving to her outside of Stranger Things. And I really feel like she could do better, or like go to do something on Hulu or Amazon or something. I don't know. She's probably is, but like nothing's been really like notable or out there. You know what I mean? And then another thing is Simon Stalenhag's art looks like this. There was like no point, like only the scavengers you see stuff like this, like with the red glowing eyes and like the twisted, like broken, grotesque, monstery machinery. It wasn't there. The tone of it was not there at all. And that's another thing I just didn't like. When it said Russos are doing an electric state, and I was like, you mean for these artworks? I was like, I don't know if the Russos could do it. And it's not at all like look what I just showed you right here. And then of course, look at this. Now, look at this poster and tell me if it's the same fucking. And look at this from the movie. Tell me if this is the same tone or same thing from the. No, it's not. It's really not. I'll say that I liked her. Woody Harrelson as Mr. Peanut reminded me of like a 1920s prohibition politician. Millie Bobby Brown and a lot of actors, notable, probably where most of the budget went, were not terrible in the movie. And like again, it's not terrible, but it's not great. It's just mid. When I say mid, I just mean like it's average or it's like on the line of basic average. So the Electric State, watch it, don't watch it, I don't really care. I'm giving it like a 2 or 3.5 out of 10. Only a few notable scenes and like I feel like the budget didn't go into like the creativity or like any of mostly what it looks like. It looks very basic, but I feel like it just went to the quota of like paying off all these stars that participated in the movie. Other than that, it's don't watch it, don't watch it. It's just another Netflix bleh. That's all. That's all. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe, share it, and tell me what you thought of the Electric State in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.